Hello, everyone. Yes, we are having tech gremlins today. That's super fun. But hopefully you can hear me and you can hear the lovely cast and crew I've got with me. But we'll see how long that lasts. Anyways, hi. We are the Lost Caravan RPG. We do one-shots, we do mini campaigns, we do long-running campaigns. If it's TTRPG, we pretty much do it all. Tonight, we are playing a game of Pathfinder 2nd Edition in a one-shot written by me, and I did promise that there would be combat, and this would be a tad deadlier than the other one-shots that we've done. So, yeah, should be great. But we do have a couple announcements to go through first. We have two sponsors for tonight's stream. First being Hero Forge. It is the site that we use to make all of our super cool customized tokens, but it is mainly where you can go to make hyper customized miniature models and get them sent straight to your door. You can paint them there on the website, constantly adding new features, new weapons, new armors, new magics, new runes, new clothing, all that great stuff. And
Sorry,
oh, you got the link?
I do.
Great. You can use the link there in chat to not only get cool stuff, but support us in the process. I can love you for it.
My camera's frozen, so I got distracted.
A little bit. Our other sponsor. Don't know if that's going to let me play. I don't think it is, but that's okay. Is Epidemic Sound. It is the website that we use to get all of our royalty-free sounds and sound effects. They have just a massive library, any mixed match genre you could ever want. It is like I think I looked up pirates, adventure, chasing, something like that. You could even sort it by modes, by length of track, by vocals or no vocals. It is great. And you can use that link, post it in chat, to get 30 days access to the entirety of the site. And at the end of the 30 days, if you decide that you don't want it, you don't need it, you can cancel it. Doesn't cost you a penny. But it supports us whether you keep your subscription or not. Once again, we heck and love you for it. Coming up, because our November schedule is up on our Twitter or in our Discord. Link down below for a Discord. Yep, your cameras are just all going to be froze for a while, I feel like.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It's all good.
at least if they can hear you, that's all that matters. Coming up, we have no game on Saturday or Sunday. Our long-running D&D 5e game just ended, and Sunday we have no Lancer. There's some people out, and we want everyone to be here. On the 7th, however, we have a game of Alien, run by the wonderful Meg Mysteria. On the 9th, we have the first episode of our new campaign of Icon, which, if you like Lancer, you're going to like Icon. It's basically the same thing, but with a fantasy element thrown in.
Ooh.
On the 10th, we have a one-shot of Fabula Ultima. It is a TTJ RPG with heavy Final Fantasy influence. It's very, very. And what do we have on the 11th? Wild Sea, of course.
It's the return.
Yes, hosted by Taylor Otete. It's going to be a fantastic game.
Oh.
But other than that, as frozen as they may be, I'm going to pass it over to the lovely cast and crew in front of us, give them a chance to tell you who they are and who they're playing tonight. And we will go clockwise, starting to my immediate right, as the cameras are now mixed up because of me. Hold on a second. Should be there? Where's it? I touched it. Now it's not going to work. There we go. Starting with Leo.
Oh, hi everyone. Copper Leo here. I'm going to be playing a puppet named Mammoth today. He's a sorcerer, and we'll see what happens to this little bucket of fluff.
Yeah, should be great. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Moving on down to Frank.
Hey, I'm Frank. I'm gonna be playing Bones, a very dead pirate. So yeah, skeleton, swashbuckler, sailor history. So this man knows ships and swords, and that's just about it. So we'll see how it fares.
Forward to it. All right, over to Lane.
I'm going to be playing Effie, an Undine cleric.
You're really gonna need a cleric, so everyone protect Effie.
Yeah,
Uh,
don't kill me first.
and then over to Steve.
You always go after the healer first.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Steve. I will be playing a tiefling rogue with a piratey theme, uh, who may have a couple of unexpected tricks up her sleeve. We'll see.
Rogues being tricksy? Never. Unheard
I
of.
know, right?
And then, of course, that brings us up to Dido.
Hello, I am Dido. Tonight I'll be playing Sharkbait, the flesh warp barbarian who's got a tail and fins and other extra appendages and things that they shouldn't.
Very cool.
Beautiful. And of course, I'm Andrew, your Games Master for the evening, and for most evenings around here, but you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GM's chair in the coming weeks. And we just got a bunch of really cool people that want to tell a bunch of cool stories. And I am here to support it. Yeah, cameras are going to struggle for a minute up until my internet decides to start cooperating. If it decides to start cooperating. Fingers crossed it does. But at least we have music. We bring us over to the battle map screen. As I delve into just a little bit of lore. Bear with us for just a moment. Like I said, my internet is not having it today. Why exactly? I don't know. Been fine all day. But the city of Livendale has been plagued by a massive storm, which has been wreaking havoc all along the trade and fishing vessel routes. Anything that's tried to enter or leave the bay connected to the city finds itself in a disastrous wreck. A storm of this size alone would be alarming, but it's not the size alone that has the citizens terrified. The storm seems to move up and down the coast as if it was alive, as if it was hunting down these ships. Now, the mayor has offered you all 1,000 gold to, well, anyone that can get rid of this storm by any means necessary. Although, to date, no one has been able to claim the bounty. You will all be provided a boat, but otherwise, the city has no help that they can offer you. We're all truly on your own. Now, with that in mind, what's the name of your boat?
Banky?
I expected Bodie McBoatface, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Alright.
Well, that depends. Who owns the boat?
I mean, the city is letting you borrow it with the assumption that you're going to get it destroyed. So,
That's a little rude.
No, so it's probably just called POS.
Yeah.
Because that's probably exactly what they gave us.
pirates on the
Yeah.
sea.
The HMS POS.
HMS POS. Love it.
Perfect.
So, with that in mind, the boat is handed over to you. You take the evening to pick up any remaining supplies that you might be needing. From the morning's first light, who is behind the steering wheel and would like to kick us off. I don't know if any of you have proficiency in water vehicles.
Yes, I do actually.
There you
I
go.
have a +10 to sailing, so I guess I am
I
gonna be
do.
driving.
Just to establish this, since it's the start of the morning, Mammoth is going to use his elemental list dedication to tune himself to air.
Very cool.
I'll also say Lyra has +15 both to lore sailing and lore ocean.
Oh yeah, go ahead, take it.
All right. Lyra, would you give us a sailing check to kick us off? First
Love
roll of the
to.
game, set the tone, natural 20, here we go. Let's see it. That wasn't a
Could've been
natural
better,
20. But it's 24. It's alright. It gets you out of dock. Sail off. The people of the city waving, cheering you on. Although most of them probably expect that you are going to die, they're hoping you're going to survive. Sail off further and further, the city becoming a distant dot on the horizon. Where would the rest of you be? Who's on lookout? Who's on the weapons? Who's taking a nap under the below deck?
It's early morning.
Yes, very early.
All right, then Effie is the one taking a nap. Above deck, though. She found a little corner to curl up in. She likes the wind.
Okay.
Uh,
Sharkbait?
Sharkbait is definitely not asleep. They're very concerned about the destruction that this storm has been causing, not to the people of the town. She doesn't really care about them. But for the creatures that are living in the water, where their ecosystems are being destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
So she's probably somewhere that she can get as close to the water as possible. She's not. They don't like being up high. They want to be in the water if they can, if they need to be.
Yeah, I mean, you could be hanging off the side of the boat, just on one of the ropes, just dangling down right above the water.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Finned arm out in the ocean.
Heck yeah.
King of the
Bones?
world.
yeah, I guess Bones is on lookout, making sure we're heading the right direction.
Yeah.
Making sure nothing's coming for us.
Oh, give me a perception check.
Perception. Where'd it go? Come.
If he's going to make a perception check, Mammoth's going to be like, "Oh, can I help? Because I have helpful poppet,
Ooh.
so I can provide you a +2 circumstance bonus, I believe."
Yeah. So you also make a check. But
Yeah.
out of the DC 20, you'd give a +2 bonus instead of a +1.
I also don't give my ally a -1 if I fail.
Beautiful.
So, no risk. Yay.
Is it? It's not under skills. Is it this one
It's on
perception
the-
under attributes?
Yes, perception is
Gotcha.
not a skill. It's tied to your
Gotcha.
class. Yeah.
So I have +1 to circumstance.
I have to roll to see if I make it, which
Okay.
I don't. But
Okay.
because it would be a critical fail, but since I'm a helpful poppet, I don't actually impede you. So you can make a straight roll now.
It says that you don't provide anything on a failure, correct?
Yeah, it's just that if I critically fail, he still doesn't get the -1 that would accompany that roll.
Okay.
Cool. So straight perception roll coming in.
Oh god.
Ooh. 2 1s already?
Is this how we're gonna start today?
This is how we're gonna start today.
Is this how the night's gonna go?
We're getting him out of the way early.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be a 45-minute session, guys. We're gonna
Mammoth's just getting distracted, but Bones is just getting distracted by his shiny button eyes.
Bullets doesn't have any eyes. He can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, between the two of you, unfortunately, Marmot might be a little more of a distraction than a help. But that's okay. Mammoth's trying their best. Unfortunately for all of you, as some of you are playing in the water, some of you are sleeping below deck. What? I'm just gonna move you on over. We're kicking this off right away.
Oh, fantastic.
Yay.
Foundry. Ed, we're kicking this off right away. I have words with Foundry later.
Trying to protect us.
Apparently.
Oh, loading water.
Oh, sure enough. Yep.
It's trying.
Here we are.
Okay.
We just rolled so low, we all missed the storm, like right behind us.
No, it's not moving me. Give me 1 sec.
If I can, I'd like to take this opportunity to start waking up.
That's just...
I don't know what you're talking about. Everything is fine.
Everything's fine.
No,
Everything's
I
fine.
just, everything is fine. I just,
Yeah.
heard some people moving around.
Just happened on the roof being like, hey, that sounds like a lot of natural ones up there.
Yeah.
I'm on the
Why
day.
are you
I'm
so
sleeping above.
loud?
Do any of you not have at least low light vision? Or some means to see through magical or non-magical fog?
Yeah. Low light.
Lyra has low light vision.
Good enough?
I
I have
have low
dark.
light vision.
I have dark vision.
Good enough. Alright, there we go. Nah, I can move. As all of you more or less are enjoying your morning, getting yourselves ready to take on whatever this magical storm might be, it's moments, if that, of suddenly feeling the wind change. The sky starts to go a little darker than it should. What you would expect be the beginning of a storm that just starts rolling in, giving you minutes to prepare, is seconds. Thunder is cracking down, hitting the water all around you. Small, compact clouds of darkness start descending. I throw us all into some.
Yay.
Zoom in on your ship stream. All right. Be a bunch of dice.
I just yell at the storm and use my battle cry.
I believe your battle cry happens when initiative is rolled.
It is. Sorry, I have a lot of things that I can do when I demoralize people. Because I also have, I don't think, intimidating prowess even to the storm at
Yeah, let's see it. And if you want to pop out the initiative tracker on the top right, next to the chat bubble, there's one that looks like a closed fist. You right click it, it'll pop out the tracker. Uh, 32. Make sure that they aren't immune to mental effects. No. The first of the living thunderclaps is frightened 1.
Yay.
Oh, that's a critical success. It's frightened 2.
Even better. Hold on. I have a lot of intimidating things. So let me just double check and make sure I don't have anything.
Sharkbait's just gonna stare down these storms.
Yes. That's exactly it.
All right. Well,
Oh, I have terrifying resistance, which means if they cast a spell at me,
get a +1 bonus.
+1 circumstance,
Yeah.
and terrified retreat. When you critically succeed on the demoralize action, if the target's level is lower than yours, which it's probably not, the target is fleeing for 1
It's considerably lower than yours.
round. Oh, then it's fleeing for 1 round.
Beautiful. Well, at the top of initiative, lightning still striking down all around you, would you all make a reflex saving throw?
Lovely. Now, if I recall correctly, Lyra does have evasion.
So on a success, it counts as a critical success.
Yep. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. I can work with that.
That's a Lyra critical success, you take nothing. Sharkbait critical success, you take nothing. Mamet, that's a critical success, you take nothing. Bones, that's a success. Who am I missing?
I don't think mine worked.
It did not.
Okay.
I mean, she's in the ship. Would she get hit by the lightning?
She did specifically say that she was sleeping up top on deck.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. We're doing a reflex.
Yes.
Try this again. My button isn't working.
You may have to refresh the page.
Oh.
When you did that, I will roll the damage. And that means that Bones, you take a whole... Nope, because you have evasion, you take nothing.
Ah!
So Effie is the only one that might take some damage.
You can roll for me if you don't want to wait.
I can do that. Saves, reflex, go. You know what? I'll let you roll it. And not like it's much damage.
There we go.
24. That's a success, at least. You take half. You take 7 whole points of lightning damage. And we start with Bones. You're up first.
Okay. Where are any of the storms like closing on the ship, or in
So they are these red
range?
circles that are descending down. There's one immediately off to the left, although that one has started to turn and move away. There's one up to the right of the ship, and then the rest
Yeah.
seem to just be collecting.
Gotcha. I was too zoomed in. That's what it was. Okay. So I guess Bones is just gonna move to the front of the ship. He's pretty hand to hand. So gonna try and get up to the front to be able to intercept some of these storms once they get in range, and
Alright, so one action to move.
yeah. Oh shit! I forgot I had swaggering initiative. That's fine. I ended up at the top of the initiative anyway. Yeah. So I'm gonna move as far forward as possible.
Yeah, you should have control of your token.
Was it 30 feet? And these are 5-foot squares.
You also could have positioned yourself wherever you like on the ship. So feel free to just put you where you'd like, and you'll still have 3 actions.
Right up front. There's not. Let's say. And then reactions don't count in the action economy, right? Or are they? Do I have to save those for later?
You get 1 reaction per round.
Okay.
Unless you have an ability that gives you an extra one.
So I'm going to move up, take cover, and try and within 30 feet. How far is this guy?
Closest one is exactly 30 feet.
That one's fleeing, right?
It is.
Demoralize that cloud. Let's see how that works.
That one is already frightened.
Okay, all right.
Try the other one. Oh, but it's not 30 feet.
Yeah, it's not 30 feet. Yeah, I think maybe I already took cover, right? Yeah.
All right.
Then yeah, I'm fine. I'll lose that other action.
Alrighty then. This living thunderclap is going to move on closer. Going to be ever so generous.
Am I close enough to get an attack of opportunity?
It is not within 5 feet of you.
Ah, damn. All right.
It is, however, going to target Lyra.
Of course.
It just starts absolutely just radiating light and then shoots this explosion of energy into the sky, and it comes down straight onto Lyra and expands out in a 15-foot emanation, going to hit everybody except for Bones. So once again, I need you all to... No, this one is a fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude. Oh, lovely. Come on, girl. Come on, girl.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a
that
crit.
could have been better.
So all 4 of you take 2 points of electricity damage.
Okay.
I have a what's it called? A perfect droplet on my armor,
Okay.
which gives me resistance 5 to water effects and attacks by water creatures.
This is neither a water effect nor a water creature. So yeah, you all take 2 points of damage regardless of the saving throw. But your fortitude save determines how much sonic damage you take. Lyra, you take 4 points of sonic damage. Sharkbait, you take nothing. Effie, you take 4 points of sonic damage. Mamet, you take 4 points of sonic damage. And 1, 2, 4. I'm missing. Sharkbait, Effie, Mamet, Bones. Oh, you didn't get hit, Bones. I knew that. But that's it. You all saved, so none of you are deafened. And it moved. It did the thunderbolts. That's it. Effie, you're up.
Okay. Effie is grumpy because she was rudely awakened, so she's gonna pop her head up and try to command this thing to shut up. Go away. So, can you remind me how to target? I'm sorry.
Double right click.
Thank you.
There you go. Lighten up the battlefield.
Yay.
Okay.
Which one would you like to target?
Hmm?
Which
Oh, the one on the left. It should
Oh, yeah,
should
you
be
have it targeted. That's a critical failure. Target must use all of its actions on its next turn to obey your command.
all right.
Would you like to command it to do?
Calm down. Shut up.
So you can tell it to run away. You can tell it to release what it's holding. You can tell it to drop. You can tell it to stay where it is. You can tell it to come closer.
Okay. About run away.
Okay. So instead of taking one action to flee like it was going to, it's now taking 3 actions to flee.
Effie's just like, rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away.
Alright, you still have 1 action left.
Okay. Can I? Can I cast guidance on whoever's next?
Absolutely.
Is that something I can do?
I think
Okay.
guidance is 1 action. Let's take a look at your spells. Guidance is 1 action, yeah.
Neat.
If would you like to choose?
Whoever's next up in initiative on my team.
Mamet is next.
Thank you.
It's, guidance on to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's Thundercloud the first. $100. 2 actions to move on up. 1 action for a... Ooh. Yeah, just 1 action for throw a lightning bolt. Onto Bones, you are the closest.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you with that old lightning bolt. That's miss. That's a 23. That's it. 2 actions to move, 1 action to lightning bolt ya. You just literally dodged lightning.
Yeah.
It's gonna move 50 feet. You close enough to make any lightning bolt attacks. We're not. Well, unfortunate. We're gonna move on up the rest of the way then. Now we make the lightning bolt attack onto Effie. Lightning bolt, go! Natural 20.
Can
Why
I
though?
use? I think I have Schadenfreude. Oh crap! I forget how to pronounce it.
Schadenfreude.
Yes.
Like, your
Does
name's
that
not
work?
Effie, it's F me.
No. Yeah.
So you critically. You didn't
Oh, but I have
critically
to
fail a
fail a
saving
saving
throw.
throw.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Well done.
Alright, so let's roll that critical damage. That is 26 points of electricity.
Air frizz, smoke coming out the mouth.
This ship is now just getting ripped apart by multiple bolts of lightning.
Yeah.
Its turn is done. On to the next one. Oh, this one's so far away. Feet will get it to there. Should be within 50 feet. We are shark bait. Ooh ha ha. Lightning bolt. Go. 32 to hit.
32.
Is a whole 14 points of electricity damage. That's it. Its turn is done. Amet.
This is a lot of angry clouds. I hate using this spell, but I'm gonna spend 3 actions. Scorching Ray! And I'm gonna target the one next to Sharkbait, the one next to Bones, and the one closest to Effie.
Oops. Alright. So should be able to double right click each of the ones you want to target and then roll your attack. Oh, you actually make it one attack for each. Okay,
Yeah.
so make 3 attacks. Oh, it hit the natural 20 and rolled back.
I technically get +1 to that for the guidance.
Yeah.
But,
So then the guidance disappears, and that's a 26, which absolutely hits. Which one was that on? The top right one?
that was the one next to Sharkbait.
This one, alright. Then roll your second attack. Definitely hits. And then your third attack. Definitely hits. Almost a crit on that last one.
If only I had +1.
Alright, yeah, roll 3 damage. Your damage 3 times. So 15 on the first one. No resistance there. Second one. 10
That was
more.
great.
And last damage. 11 more. And 36 points of damage. Beautifully done.
And then as soon as Mammoth like fires off the fire, he quickly like recoils like, yeah, fire.
Sure, the sleeve just kind of catches on fire a little and you have to quickly pat it out. Alright.
He's just stuffed with blood.
Brings us to Lyra.
Okay, so the first thing I would like to do, I would like to spend an action to recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Which skill would that fall under for these?
I believe this would be Arcana, but I will double check.
Should be Arcana because I think they're elementals.
It's my thinking. You never know with Pathfinder. Arcana or Nature.
Okay, well, yeah, let's go with Arcana.
Or
Okay, roll. Ooh, I'll have that.
that is a critical success. So, what would you like to know?
Okay. Primarily, if they have any resistances or weaknesses.
They are immune to bleeding, paralyzed, poison, sleep, and sonic damage. They have no resistances. They have no weakness.
Okay, that is good to know. So don't try to put them to sleep and don't shout at them. So,
I did.
well, not quite in that way. Okay, so with that, what I'm then going to do is spend another action for Analyze Weakness.
Oh,
So the requirements are you must have identified a creature with recall knowledge. So basically, study a creature to identify and scope out weak points and such. So basically, if I do sneak attack damage on the next critter I hit, add another 2d6 precision damage.
beautiful.
And with my final action, I'm going to quick draw the Devil's Kiss, which is my musket, and I'm going to target the Frightened Thunderclap, specifically because I have the feat. What's it called? An advantage. Where is it? Dread Striker. So any creature that has the frightened condition is also flat-footed.
Right.
So we will roll and attack with the Devil's Kiss.
I believe that was recall knowledge, analyze weakness, and quick draw doesn't take an action.
Yep.
Yep. Go for it. It is flat-footed, so it's -2 to its AC.
Okay.
Which means that's a 37, which is definitely a critical hit.
Okay. So let me just my weakness, flat-footed.
For 56 points of damage.
Damn.
And debilitating strike.
Yes, that's true. I believe that affects
They reduce its
their
speed,
movement speed.
or make it enfeebled.
Ooh, they're not immune to enfeebled, are they?
Nope.
Ooh, let's make it enfeebled then.
Is enfeebled 1.
Okay, and that is all her actions.
Jump up to the side of the boat, take aim, and it is a thunderous crack that matches all of the thunder. It's raining down on you and nearly rips that one apart in one shot. It is very, very, very hurt. Shark bait.
Okay. I'm gonna move up to this thunderclap. I don't want to be inside of it. I'm gonna do a weird thing. I'm gonna do combat grab. And I'm gonna
Grabs the-
try and
grabs the
grab
cloud,
this
rides
cloud.
it like Goku.
So I'm gonna swipe at it with my tail, and then with the other with one of my free hands, I can try and grapple it.
Just make sure.
Ooh.
I don't
Just
see
make sure you roll a
anything that
natural
would
20.
say that it can't be grappled.
I just rolled a natural 20.
Double checking. Yep, I don't see anything that says that it can't be grappled. Yeah, tail, that's absolutely a critical hit. For max damage. Beautiful. It is severely hurt.
And now I'm holding on to this thing, and my last action.
So do you have something that lets you grapple with your attack?
That's what it says.
Oh,
You
combat grab.
swipe at your opponent, and yeah, combat grab.
Yep.
You hit with a melee attack, and then with your free hand, you grab it. And then with my final action, I'm gonna throw it into the one that's frightened.
You have
Using whirling.
Was it Titan Wrestler?
Yes.
The best feat.
So that there's no reason for you to apply it to grab. Where do you want to throw it?
I want to throw it into the other living thunderclap that I have scared. That is
to
frightened.
10 feet plus 5 times straight. That's only 10 feet away. Just grab a cloud and then throw it because
Mm-hmm.
Add another cloud.
why not?
Uh,
The village watching from the shore with binoculars, be like, "What do they do now?" Well, one of them grabbed a cloud and threw it at another cloud.
This is an athletics check against the foe's fortitude DC. You have a -2 if the target is one size larger than you, and -4 if it's so you have a -4 to your athletics check. It's fortitude DC of 22. Yep. Critical success. You throw it and it can't be prone, but you throw it in the air.
was cool. Have any of you thrown a cloud before?
That's pretty,
Can't say I have.
pretty
Can't
tight.
say I have. Yep.
It tickles a little as you grab it, then just yeet. All right. Anything else?
No, those are my 3 actions. I moved, I grabbed, I threw.
Okay.
I can go home now. That's all I wanted to do tonight.
So this one is gonna go 100 feet to there, and then 50 more feet to there. It just takes off. It got yelled at by 2 of you, by Sharkbait and Effie. It's going home. It's done.
I yelled at, and then it got another cloud thrown into it, and it turned around and it left.
And
Good
it got
ass, I'm going home.
And it got shot, yeah. Oh, man.
It just turned.
That
And
guy's
it's
having
like,
a bad day.
I'm going. And then
Like above its cloud, another little cloud pops and just rains on it.
all right. Last cloud left. It's 100 feet down to there. I don't think that's close enough for it to get an attack off, but I'll double check. Nope, sure isn't. So it's gonna have to use its last 50 there. And we're to the top of the round. Need all of you to make another reflex saving throw, please.
Up to.
Now we have evasion on like half of you, so reflex saving throws are a piece of cake.
Except when there's a natural 1.
Offset by a natural 20. Bones, you take nothing.
Yay.
Mamet, you take nothing. Lyra, you are taking double. Sharkbait, you are taking normal damage. And Effie, you are taking half damage. So, those of you that critically succeeded, you take nothing. Who is it that's... Effie, you take 4. Lyra, you take 16.
Yep.
And Bones, you're up.
I'm gonna push up on this cloud
Do it.
and then hit it.
I dare you. Double dare you.
Okay, so I got a bunch of stuff. Foe, hold on. Gonna demoralize this
Yeah.
cloud.
Absolutely.
Okay.
As we found out, they're very temperamental creatures.
Yeah, so how would I... Hold on. Features...
It's an intimidation check against its will DC.
Okay.
Will
So
DC,
do I have to target it first, or just go ahead?
just roll your intimidation. Its DC
There
is
we go.
21. That's a 22.
2.
It is frightened.
Ah! Okay. Demoralize. So because I have antagonize, its frightened condition can't decrease to less than 1 at the end of its turn.
Beautiful.
Until it either uses a hostile action against me, or it can no longer sense me. So yeah, and then I'm going to use my other turns to just smack it.
Heck yeah.
Strikes. So just this first one,
Yep.
plus 18 there. All right.
Ooh,
It's a critical hit.
that was close though.
Hell yeah. So a crit with spell guard.
16.
All right.
The persistent bleed. Bleeding lightning.
How does a cloud bleed? We'll find out.
I don't think it can actually take bleeding damage. I think that requires it to have blood. But this is a very cool cinematic moment, so I'm going with it.
Okay.
Really, what it is the cloud is just losing water, so it's just shrinking.
It's getting smaller and smaller.
Anything else?
Mm, let me see. I have a whole bunch of other cool stuff. No, I think. Yeah, I'll just check it again. It's fine. Because then I still have my reaction for later on if it passes me, right?
Yeah, your action doesn't
Yeah.
count against your action.
There we go. Okay. So hit this cloud again for crit.
That crits, yeah.
Fantastic. And another 16.
Beautifully done. All right. Down to that one that you just crit. Yeah, it's not happy with you. It's gonna try to punch you with wind. 27 to hit?
AC of 30.
Nothing. Do it again. No,
Big
natural
nope.
one. Do it a third time. No, 17.
I am a very sturdy skeleton. Okay.
Wind just starts just buffeting down onto you, but
He doesn't drink alcohol at the bar. He just downs milk.
It's just.
at the end of its turn, it does take 6 points of damage, and the bleeding continues.
Awesome.
Effie, you're up.
He's hurting, so I'm going to try
Badly.
to use my staff of healing here. Uh-huh.
Oh, on an ally.
Oh, it has to be somebody else? Okay.
No,
Alright.
sorry. Ignore me. Because you can absolutely target yourself.
Okay. And, sorry, double right click, right?
You don't have to for healing spells.
Okay.
So are you casting it at first, second, or third level? The level of the
And,
spell
hitting.
reduces the charges from the staff.
I'm hitting, second, and it's not, doing anything. Okay.
It should bring up the spell. It's fine for you. So just roll. Are you using? So one action to cast heal is just going to give you 2d10 plus nothing. It's just one action is 2d10, two actions is going to be 2d10 plus 16, three actions is going to be 2d10 but in a 30-foot burst. Which
I
one's
think it
yours?
still gives +2 from the item.
Plus 2, yes.
I rolled. So would that be
17
Are you
then.
doing one action, two action, or three actions?
just one action?
Okay, so then it is 17 points of healing.
Okay.
Your staff is down to 3 charges left.
Okay. And then is that? Do I get more actions? I'm sorry, I'm not
Yes,
Mr. Pathfinder.
all good.
Okay, then.
So you have 3 actions
Okay.
total for your economy. You spent 1 to cast heal.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to try to daze the cloud. And let's see here.
I'm gonna out firework the electricity.
Will save. That's it. Come on. There's a 29, which is a success, so it will take half damage.
Ah, dang. Okay.
You can still roll damage. Still takes 6 points of damage.
All right.
So that was 2 actions to catch stays, 1 to heal, so that is 3 actions. To the first of the thunderclaps. Sharkbait, you were right there. It's just gonna hit you with a barrage of lightning bolts. First one misses with a 20, second one misses with a 19, third one misses with a 20. Good
Want
job,
another
buddy.
throw?
Good job, buddy. It's still reeling from being literally yeeted as a cloud. It doesn't know how to feel about that.
It doesn't feel the physical pain, but the mental shock of it.
This one, however, onto Effie, is going to do much the same thing. First one. Second one. Third one. That is a 19, a 14, and a 24. All miss. I'm rolling great.
Love to see
Thank
it.
And jump over to this one. Lyra, you're close enough. 1, 2, 3. First was a 19, which misses. Second was a 20, which misses. And the third one is a natural 1. Dude, so
I'm
good.
sorry. Where were these rolls at the end of Lancer?
Oh. Well, that's all the storm cloud's done. Mamet, you're up.
I was just seeing all this lightning, like, oh no, everyone, are you okay? Oh, you're all fine. Okay,
Everything, yeah.
everything's awesome. Cool.
Ship's looking a little battered, but overall, yeah.
The HMS POS has seen worse.
But not by much.
Yeah.
Would you say these two thunderclaps on the right-hand side, closest to Effie, would be within 5 feet of each other?
The two in the top right corner are.
Okay.
I guess, and so either the two in the top right or the two in the middle. So
okay.
any of those
Well, I
two
guess
pairs.
in that case, I'll just target the one in the middle, and I'll acid splash the splash damage the other two.
Beautiful. Then an attack or saving throw?
It is an attack.
No.
13.
I've passed the curse on to you.
Just lobs a ball of acid, misses through it, goes into the water.
Kills a couple fish.
Little fish pop up.
Yes, fair to say that that's a miss. But you have an action left.
I think he's just gonna take a little 5-foot step back this way.
Alrighty then. Brings us to Lyra.
Okay. Quick question.
Sure.
Does this ship have a crow's nest?
It does.
Okay. How far above the actual ship is it?
Oh, like 20 feet.
Okay. I need 2 turns to get that.
I mean, there's ropes and pulley systems. You're used to it. Call it one
Well,
action.
I literally have a feat that gives me climbing speed for
Yeah, you're
ropes
fine.
and rigging us on a ship.
The one action, you're fine.
Okay. So first I'm going to reload. Then I'm going to use another action to get up onto the crow's nest. Which thankfully, because I also have combat climber, I can hold on to the musket. And then so I guess I'll be like right there. And if the lineup. Oh yeah, that's fine. She's going to take a shot at the thunderclap by Bones as it is frightened, I believe.
It is.
Okay, perfect. So it is flat-footed. Sadly, no analyze weakness, but at least she's off the actual deck. So Devil's Kiss with a strike. That could have been better.
That's a 22, which, because it's frightened, is a hit.
I'll go with that. Okay.
Oh. Thank you so much for the villain point. I will gladly take it. And I'm going to use
Why?
it just as soon as this turns over.
We could not.
12 points of damage. It is so close to dead. It's also enfeebled.
Yep. And that's her turn.
Alright. The energy that's been collecting around the ship, now just causing it to hum with lightning it's been struck so many times, will collect in just one fluid motion there at the center of the ship.
Why?
Who are you? Go away.
We're just gonna add a
Who dare
Stormlord
hurt
to
my
the
child?
equation. Casa, this is all thanks to you. It's gonna take its turn immediately. And boy, we're gonna throw one attack into Sharkbait, one into Bones, and yeah, that's it. It's good with just those two. The one into Sharkbait is a natural 20, because of course it is.
No, that's not gonna hit.
And onto Bones. That's 29. I think that misses.
Nope, 30.
Sharkbait. That is 56 points of damage.
I'll take it.
And that's a critical hit, which means that you are pushed 10 feet out and off the edge of the boat.
That's okay, I can swim.
Whoosh. Sharkbait is gone. But that brings us to Sharkbait.
Kinda changes what I was gonna do. How close can I still get to this cloud that I just yeeted and has now been yeeted into?
So you did technically make it prone, which means it did drop to the water level. So it is right next to you.
Oh, I have decisions to make. I think. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna rage.
Yeah. You got it. You got it.
And then with let's see if it actually came up on my thing. Yes. I'm going to Titan swing with my shark jaws.
Go for it.
I think that is 2 actions. Let me just double check.
Pretty sure it is.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20.
I know.
Ah, that does hit. Okay. This thing has 4 health left.
I ate a cloud.
Just don't
It was
kill
fine.
like overkill.
I grabbed the cloud. I threw the cloud. I am eating the cloud.
Sharkbait is living their best life.
You were just yeeted off the ship.
and-
You were yeeted, saw it down there, and then turned it into a dive.
And I pushed the target back 5 feet.
There is no target. You removed it from existence.
I just this cloud. Next.
Anything else?
No, I raged and I that was the two that was my 3 actions. That was awesome. I'm here for it.
We're going to start falling behind a little bit, as the ship is considered to be in motion. But that brings us to... Oh, this thundercloud is just gonna go home. It's not even gonna come back to the fight. It's just going
You
home.
know what? Not today. Not today. I'm gonna go home, spend time with the kids.
Let's just move on up. And Bones. We're gonna try this again. Gonna punch you with the wind. 31
Okay.
punches you with wind.
Oh.
That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
And its last action is going to be to push. Isn't quite enough to get you off the boat, but it's at least got you on the railing.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, Stormlord, really well for initiative. Does not bode well for you all.
Does it ever?
Can I retroactively swaggering initiative?
That would give you panache.
No, that's fine at this point. Yeah.
That would have given you +2, which wouldn't put you above the Stormlord.
Oh no, he's at 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Okay.
But it's fine. He's not going to go for you anyways.
Alright.
We're going to throw a lightning lash into Effie, Lyra, and up. First, Effie, Mehmet, and then up to Lyra. Has a 50-foot range.
Jesus.
So, onto... Let's start at the crow's nest. Onto Lyra, and onto Effie, onto Mehmet.
Yeah, 32 is gonna hit.
And the other 2 miss.
Thankfully, Lyra does have resistance 5 to electricity.
So a whole 12 points of damage. And the other 2
I can work
attacks
for that.
miss. It came out swinging, hardcore, and then just kind of has fizzled out. Bones!
Nice.
All right. It's I want to get back on the ship.
You're still
Oh,
on there,
no.
you're just kind of like, just teetering there, nearly over the railing.
Okay, hold on. I think I have something for this.
Oh, did this one roll for... Did. Roll for 2.
I mean, I
But successfully staunches the bleed, but it still does take the 1d6 damage. 4, that is enough to do it. The cloud bleeds to death.
All right. In that case, I will move in between these two. 15 feet. So that's a 1 movement. And then I will. Let's if you. Oh, okay. That's fantastic. I am going to use my terrifying resistance to demoralize the Stormlord.
How dare you?
Hold on, where is that?
That is a DC 26 on your intimidation.
Okay. Skill, intimidation. Oof. Not doing it.
Unfortunately, that is a failure.
That's fine. I'm still gonna smack him.
I should mention that you do all have 2 hero points. You spend a hero point to reroll an attack, save, a skill check, whatever you'd like.
I think that only gives me like a +1 to saving throws. So I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna hit him.
For it.
So, 33 to hit.
Yeah, absolutely
Yes.
hits.
And damage.
9 points of damage.
9. Okay.
Every little bit counts. Alright, so as a move, intimidate, and a strike.
Yep.
It's down to Effie. Companions are slowly getting fried. And
Alright,
Sharkbait is gone.
I don't know if there's anything I can do for shark bait. But
On
shark
but
bait.
not forgotten.
Let's
On
see.
but not forgotten.
Guess I will do vital beacon. Yeah. Basically needing get some hit points back if folks are hurting. Okay. Actually, no, I'll do healing well. Sorry.
Oh, good.
I don't want to target him though. I don't want to kill that guy. Sorry. I was gonna do something else. Okay.
So that is Healing Well. Takes 3 actions, lasts for a minute. At any time during the duration, if you or an ally are adjacent to that well, character can interact with it to tap into the power's well, recovering 4d8. When the well has been tapped 5 times, the spell ends. So nothing happens immediately, but anyone can use an action to go up and draw healing from it. Where would you like to put the well?
Probably right behind us. Sorry, Bones. Can't quite reach you with that. So yeah, right behind myself and Lyra.
Right there.
120 HP. I should be okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alright. This to the first of the Thunderclaps, who is not having any of this. And Effie, it certainly can't miss you 3 more times in a row. Statistically unlikely. First attack. Second attack. Third attack. It's 21, which misses. A 29, which hits. And then a natural 1. One of them is going to hit for 18 points of electricity damage. It continues to just call down bolt after bolt, just striking the ship again and again. This thundercloud, it's actually going to fly on over, look down at Sharkbait, and it's going to try to hit you with wind.
The wind? Okay. It's gonna fart on me? Okay.
It's sure going to try. That's a 35 to hit.
That's a critical.
With the wind.
You just start bobbing up and down in the water, you come up for air, and it just uppercuts you in the face with wind.
Right. So I've never played a barbarian. How does their rage work? Do they have resistance?
You do not. Well, what kind of barbarian are you?
Animal instinct.
Animal instinct. There it is. So at level 7, at level 9, you have resistance to piercing and slashing damage.
I'll take all of that.
And this is bludgeoning.
Of course it is.
Of course. And it was a crit, so you are pushed 15 feet back away from the ship. But that's it. Its turn is done. It moved, it hit you with a gust, and it pushed.
No, get it right. It farted on me.
Mamet?
So I have automatic knowledge with Arcana. So as a free action, I'm going to basically take a 10 on my Arcana check with the Stormlord.
So what does that make your total?
It's going to make the total 25.
So it does not include your stat modifier.
Oh, okay. Just the proficiency.
The level plus expert, so it should be a 13.
So 23.
23. Stormlord. Dear DC, my friend. Storm. Just a killer name.
I think we lost Effie.
Oh,
No. Ling is still in chat, so we'll give it a minute. Bear with our cameras. DC 26. Fortunately, that will fail.
Okay. All right. Well, it was a free action, so.
Yeah.
I never read about this guy before. Uh, we're gonna move here. And I think all three of those guys are in a nice little line.
I would say so, yeah.
And we are gonna cast Innervation.
Okay.
That's a DC 27 Fortitude save.
Dude. I can act. You. What two saves? It's a natural one from one of them. Okay, so two are going to succeed. One is going to critically fail. One that critically failed takes a persistent 4d8 damage. Okay. And
So just rolling.
two.
Gonna go ahead and roll the damage for that.
I don't think it does any damage on its own.
Yeah, you're right. It's persistent damage. So even the ones that succeed still take 2d8 persistent.
Yeah. Brutal. Oh no. Link did lose her power.
That's the fast way to get rid of the healer.
that's
Connectivity
really
issues.
what's happening.
That's the real.
Andrew is the real life storm.
It's just all the lightning just bleep, bleep, bleep.
What did you do to me? Sorry, my power went out.
It's all good. Bear with our cameras, because, we'll fix it at break. But, yeah, that is a wonderful line of negative energy. One of them is just absolutely leaking life now.
Going to get wrecked.
Yep.
Oh, because it has Drain 2 and Doomed 1.
So its max HP is reduced by a lot, and it's taking 48 persistent damage. Ira.
Yes. I think so. Quick question: would Lyra be flanking with Bones in regards to the Stormlord?
Would not, because you're not within your melee reach.
Gotcha. Okay. Just checking. In that case, first she's gonna reload because old-fashioned gunpowder weapons.
Mhm.
Uh,
Somehow works in the high seas.
yeah, pretty much. Then, would she be able to? Feint is a deception roll, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, she will use one action to feint at the Stormlord.
Just pull out your fainting couch and just oh my. Make a deception check
Oh, that was almost a
against
12.
the target's perception. Perception DC is a 21.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Fooled.
That's fine. She still has one action left, so she's just gonna shoot the damn thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So thankfully, she still gets a little extra damage on this, because rogue, why not? So towards the Stormlord.
Natural 20.
I will take that. Okay.
45 points of damage. Oof. It's pretty severely hurt. It doesn't have much left in the tank.
And that's her turn.
You're just booming out shots from up above that just take chunks out of these living storms. Takes us to Sharkbait. He got shoved back underwater and pushed away from the boat.
Mm-hmm. So I'm about 15 feet away from the boat?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay. I'm gonna try and demoralize the thundercloud. There's not much I can do
Go for
all
it.
the way back here.
Just from the distance in the water.
I'm not done with you. You get down
You
here.
dare to fart on me?
Yeah. That's a critical success.
Which means terrified retreat.
Threaten
Its
to.
next turn, it has to spend its turn fleeing. If it's not dead.
It's probably gonna be dead. But it is now frightened too.
And I'm going to start using the rest of my actions to get back on the boat.
You have a swim speed?
I do. I have a swim speed of 15.
But back up to the boat.
Do.
At the end of your turn, you did use a swim speed, so you were not pulled back further. That brings us to the bottom of initiative. Bones, certainly we can't miss you 6 times in a row.
We'll see.
2, 3, that's a 25, a 30, and a 19. It's only missed you
All right,
5.
you hit me with the 30.
That is 21 points of electricity.
That's fine.
Very high damage roll. But that's it. That's all 3 of its actions. Oh, right. It has persistent negative damage. Ouch. 15 points of damage. Alright. Well, Stormlord looks awful. And Lyra, that's because of you that it looks awful.
This is true.
It's gonna try to repay the favor. I'm rolling. Well, there's a natural 20. 32. Okay.
Whoa! Oh!
Just remember, there is a pool of healing right behind you.
What?
Uh-huh.
Just dip on in.
Anybody order roasted tiefling?
Okay.
That what I smell?
This is gonna hurt.
Yes,
Yeah,
it will.
yeah.
Even with a little resistance, this is gonna hurt.
So from the first one, that's 23 points of damage.
3.
From the second crit, that's only 9 from the second crit. Horrible damage roll. You're gonna be fine. And then the non-crit, that's 15. That wasn't bad at
Okay.
all.
She's still standing.
Just absolutely blackens the crow's nest from just filling that area with lightning. Your hair is just now up. But that's its turn. That's all 3 actions. Bones.
All right.
Oh, it succeeded, so it only takes the 8. Oh, no, that's enough. It dies to persistent negative.
Yay, innovation.
It
I
literally
am going to
melts.
use group coercion. So when I coerce, I think that hold on. Where did my shit go? Okay, so
2 targets instead of 1.
yeah, no, this one on the left is about to flee, correct? So I'm going to use the 2,
Yep.
target the 2 on the right.
Pull it up.
And that is a deception, correct?
Intimidation.
Intimidation, even better.
We make all the clouds afraid.
You think we're afraid of some storms? The storms should be afraid of us.
16 is a success. Oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Their will DC is 21. For some reason, I thought it was lower. Would you like to use a hero point?
Sure.
Reroll it.
Let's go again. Intimidation.
Yep. And you can actually just right-click it in chat and click reroll using a hero point.
Oof.
That's worse.
Yeah, it is.
Thankfully, nothing happens on a critical failure. But, yeah. They seem more angry than scared.
Okay. Then I guess. Oh wait, no. This one on the left is the one on the left is within 5 feet of me, right?
2 of them are within 5 feet of you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll remember that for later. And then I'm going to. Yeah, I'll just take 1 attack on each of them. So
Sure.
strike.
See if you can get the double kill. That's a crit.
It's a 37 a crit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. 14. And it now also has persistent bleed, in addition to its persistent negative.
Doing great, guys. All right, so then I'm going to strike this one.
It's gonna kill itself on its turn.
Oh,
It does miss.
yeah. That's fine. So that is my 3, I believe.
Yep, intimidation and 2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Effie, what would you like to do?
I'm not entirely sure what happened while I was gone. I think I heard somebody got crispy crittered, right?
Yep. Lyra got double crit.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Could I ask for your help to use the 3rd level healing from my healing staff on them?
Absolutely.
Okay. I
That
still
is-
don't have internet. I apologize.
No worries. So that's going to be a 2-action level 3 heal. That is going to be 3d10 plus 28. 8, 16, 24, plus 26. For 40 points of healing.
Ooh.
42, because she gets +2 for the stat.
I already added it.
Okay.
It was 8 per
Okay.
level, so 8, 16, 24, plus the additional 2 for 26.
Sounds good.
Big ol' heal, and you have 1 action left. You could touch
I
that
think
well and heal yourself a little.
Yep, I think I would like to step backwards and heal myself a bit, please.
No problem. Or... Nope, that's 5. 1, 2, 4. There we go. It'll heal you 17 points. Nicely done. To the Thundercloud. This one is the healthiest of the bunch, and even it's not looking great. It's going to move on up. $50 feet. It's going to move to there. Mamet. It's going to try to punch you with wind.
I didn't even hit it.
25?
Yes, I hit it.
Damage isn't great for 14 points of damage, but it is going to use its very last action to push you 5 feet.
What kind of damage is it?
14 points of bludgeoning.
Okay, but this is coming off of like a wind effect?
Yes.
Okay, because I did declare my elementalist as air, so I'm gonna shrug 3 of that off.
Absolutely. So only 11. As it just yeets you off the edge of the ship. And this
Flash.
Welcome.
like you see him fly up, but then it kind of takes him a while to like fall.
You see Sharkbait like half hanging off of the ship with their mouth wide open, and you can see like the rows of teeth that they have.
little bits of cloud.
I'm gonna take the attack of opportunity as that storm flees past me.
They have swiftness. They don't provoke reactions when they move.
What?
And I wouldn't.
What?
Daddy, I want an attack of opportunity now.
But that's it.
How do we hear about this?
So it does succeed, so that one is no longer receiving negative damage, but it takes the 10, which is enough for it to bleed to death.
All right. Go team.
Mamet, you are in the water.
I've gone from weighing 10 pounds now to like 15 pounds with the water weight.
Yeah.
Oh?
So, just a quick question, dear DM sir.
Mhm.
If I use Gale Blast down, can I shoot myself up?
I would give you a bonus if you wanted to try to use that to jump up, yeah.
So you want me to make like a athletics check?
Yeah, athletics with a +2 circumstance bonus.
Yeah. 22 athletics.
22 was plenty. You just sploosh into the water and then immediately jet back up.
The good news is I take no falling damage, so there was no way for that to fail.
There you go.
The one that pushed you off it bled to death with negative energy. There's only one left. It is bleeding, and it has persistent negative damage.
It has the severe bleeding, if I recall right.
Mm-hmm. You could really just leave it until its turn, and it's probably gonna kill itself.
I think that was most of my actions getting back up there. Unless you're only counting it as one action.
I think the spell was only 2 actions. You should have one
The-
left.
yeah. But I don't have a spell that goes 1 action. Let me rephrase that. I don't have a cantrip that's 1 action. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here. And then with the well, is it just an amount that I can take from it, or?
Just take 1 action and it heals you 4d8.
Okay. So can I do that as part of the action of moving over there and
Sure.
taking it? Okay. And 48, you said?
Yep. $26.
Cool.
Ira.
All right. The thunderclap that's still on the ship. Is it frightened at all?
It is not. Surprisingly.
Okay.
It's drained and
Fair
has
enough.
2 different kinds of persistent damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Status-wise, he is not frightened. Mentally,
would-
yes.
Would any of that give me flat-footed?
Would not.
Fair enough. In that case, we will first reload, attempt to faint, to hopefully maybe get flat-footed.
Yeah. Against DC 21.
Okay. 26.
Success. It is flat-footed.
Okay. Then footed, and we will try to hit it with the Devil's Kiss. $35.
Just checking something real quick. Do you have something that lets you faint at range? Faint typically
that-
requires you to be within melee reach.
Gotcha. I do not. Fair enough.
I know there's an archetype that lets you like twirl. I think it's called pistol twirl, and it lets you faint.
Gotcha.
At range.
Okay. Never mind then.
But 35 still definitely crits, regardless.
Okay. Fair enough.
For 50 points of damage. It's very dead.
How dead?
But
Shockingly
you
dead.
know what? Just because I'm curious, I want to see, had it gotten another turn, if it would have survived all the persistent damage. So
Oh,
much.
God.
25, no. It would have died to persistent damage alone. You overkilled it so much, it's not even sure if it ever existed.
And
Oh my
what?
God.
Two of them ran away.
2 of them ran away.
We Schrodinger did.
With that, the air starts to clear. Back. With the...
I would like to use up some of that wellspring.
Yeah, I think there's 3 uses left. Whoever wants that, you can roll 4d8 for your healing.
Would anyone object to Lyra getting some?
Whoever needs it, go for it.
In.
Okay. 48, correct?
Yep.
I
you
was
need a hit of
below
this?
half.
Okay. Well, okay. I can work with this. I can
And
work
there's
with
1
this.
left.
I mean, I'm fine. Anybody else can
I-
take it.
A
I'll
shark
take it.
bait looks like you're the lowest. More. The wellspring rise up.
Man, guys, that was fun. Like, did you see me just that cloud?
That was most impressive.
As the
Did you eat it?
storm in your
It
immediate
did.
vicinity
It tasted
does...
like cotton candy, but like
I was gonna
with
ask if it
pop
was
rocks
tasty.
in it.
It's
Well,
a
Like
Pop
Pop
Rocks
Rocks
cotton candy.
candy.
While they're talking, I am going to use my mending from Cunning Tinkerer to repair the ship.
Yeah, well, you're crafting.
It's mending this spell, so.
Oh! Well, I was just going to give you a chance to show off with your crafting skill, but...
I don't have anything in crafting, so mending. It says I restore 5 HP per spell level, which through cunning I cast it at 2nd level right now.
Yeah, by the time the spell's done, the ship will be back to full. But as the fog slowly starts to lift, sky brightening just a hair, find that you've traveled far enough, traveled through the worst of the storm, into the heart. Posted there, a good 50, 60 feet above you, is just a swirling mass of a being, enormous in size. It simply turns its lightning cloud body, looks at you. It forms 2 arms out of that cloud. Even as they're extending out, bolts of lightning are just raining off of it. And that's where we're going to take a break. Back in just a few minutes, give everyone a chance to grab a drink, stretch your legs, do what you gotta do, and we'll come back with a very unfair fight. But it should be a blast. See you soon, everybody. And welcome back. Let's kick up this combat music, shall we?
You're not playing Rocky Like a Hurricane?
I think he's too big for me to grapple, guys.
You never know until you try.
He is
I
considered
don't think I can throw this one.
gargantuan. Undead Felis, thank you so much for the follow. Let's, what do you say to show the stream this friendly guy up here, just a friendly boy, and throw us into some initiative.
Yay.
Oh, but he's still too far away. Can I get...
You are free to reposition yourselves as you would like on that ship.
Okay.
I won't be at the front.
Ooh, it rolled horrible initiative.
Oh, I still can't demoralize him. He's too far away. Hey, Storm, come closer.
Bones, you did get a +2
So I
to
can
this.
demoralize you.
Far away.
We update you to a 34.
Nice.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Top of initiative. Lyra.
Well, the first thing I'd like to do is take an action to recall knowledge.
Absolutely.
This would be Arcana, correct?
I believe it is Arcana or Nature.
I can work with this. Okay. 28?
28. That is just a success.
Woo! Okay. That's slightly intimidating.
So,
Um,
what would you like to know?
Immunities, resistances, that kind of thing.
It has no weaknesses. It has no resistances. It is immune to electricity, paralyzed sleep, bleed, and poison.
Okay. Any vulnerabilities?
No weaknesses.
Gotcha. Okay, perfect. In that case, can't really analyze much, but I can take a shot. It's just 70 feet away, thankfully. And there's the range of the Devil's Kiss. So where's my gun? There's my gun. There's my gun.
It's my gun.
Yep. Roll. 28.
28 does not hit.
Okay. That is good to know. In that case, you will then reload.
All right. That brings us over to Sharkbait. The
Yeah,
shot just
really.
echoes out. The bullet soars up into the air, physically just starts to vibrate as it gets closer to this thing, eventually stopping, and then just falling out of the air.
Does this storm, is it hovering in the air,
It
or
is.
does it
It's
take
about
up?
40 feet up. Everyone that's watching, I did warn them that they would need some means of getting off of this ship.
Oh, I can get off of the ship. I just can't get up.
Mm.
Yet.
If anybody needs fly, I have it.
Yeah.
I might need it.
Then come on back and wait in line.
You can delay your turn and move yourself down in initiative.
I'll do that.
All right. You are delaying. That brings us to Bones.
Are we queuing up for the fly spell?
You certainly can.
Yeah. It's unless someone who already has fly wants to grab me, throw me up there, I can.
Toss me.
I have underwater marauder, so I don't lose. I don't take negatives for fighting in water. That's not gonna help me get up there. He says 40 feet up.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna have to delay.
Right. Effie.
I don't have fly speed that I can see.
I don't believe so.
So,
But you have a bunch of buff spells.
all right. So buff spells. Totally know how to use those. What do I got?
Your spiritual guardians, which is great.
Oh, that's a buff? Okay, let's do that one
kind
because
of.
I like that one. All right.
I guess not. That's more attacks.
Hello. I already clicked the button.
All right.
Um,
So a guardian of magical force appears within 120 feet, so it could absolutely appear up next to it. What does your guardian look like?
Kraken.
Ooh. Just water
comes
just
after it,
starts
brother.
absorbing up into the sky, forming tendrils, which eventually takes the shape of this massive kraken that just starts wrapping itself around the living hurricane. So when you cast the spell, it appears next to the foe of your choice and makes a strike against it. Each time you sustain the spell, so every turn you spend one action to sustain the spell. You can move the guardian and then make a strike with it. A 33 does not hit.
Ay, ay, ay. All right. Doesn't hit. Okay, and I think that's all my actions.
You have one action left.
Oh, okay.
Guidance?
I'm sorry?
You could guidance
Yes.
somebody?
Yes, guidance, whoever's gonna be flying, I suppose.
Mehmet is immune to it, but it could go on anyone else.
Okay. Then I will get the person closest to me, which would be... No, Bones?
Bones?
Guide Bones.
Bones, you are guided. Got a +1 to your next roll.
Fantastic.
Alright. So that brings us to the hurricane. And I don't think I need to measure this range, but I will just in case. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Will you all please make a will saving throw? As this thing
Oh,
just
no.
reels back, opens its mouth, and it is pure thunder that just echoes out.
Okay, I can live with that.
Stuff went away.
It's not a natural one, which is good news.
I can throw guidance on this one, right?
Yep.
Awesome.
Oof. Also,
Oof.
Mamet, you are the only one close enough to benefit from Effie's martial aura. So that gives you another +1 to this.
Yay.
Which is great news because that turns you from a failure to a success.
Wow.
As Effie is just so inspiring that you're not afraid. Oh, maybe a little bit
You
afraid.
get this.
Sharkbait, you succeed. Lyra, you succeed. Mamet, you succeed thanks to the aura. Effie, critically succeed. You don't care. Bones, you just fail.
Mm-hmm.
So you are frightened 2. Everyone else is frightened 1.
I don't. Hold on.
Except for Effie, who doesn't care.
Can I get right?
Hero?
I saw something about that.
You keep looking, you let me know.
Yeah.
But that's just the start of this turn.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah. It's gonna move forward just a little. Doesn't need to move much. Ignore me measuring.
We
But yeah,
will not.
plenty. It after that thunder, those cracks of sound just wash over you all. The moment you start to recover, your senses returning, it follows up with the actual lightning. Need you all to make reflex saving throws, which you guys are actually all
Okay.
good at those.
Okay, could I spend a hero point to
points,
reroll
yes.
that?
Please do.
Okay, let's try that. Oh, no.
I'm gonna spend a hero point on that as well.
Good call.
And then if I have resistance, does that add 10?
Okay, that makes me feel a lot
No,
better.
it just takes that much off the damage if it's electric.
Thank you.
So Lyra, you take nothing. You just duck down from your crow's nest. Sharkbait. That's a success. You're taking half. Mamet, that's a failure. Bones, that's a failure. Effie, that's a failure. You 3 are taking full damage. There's 42 points of electricity damage, reduced by 10 for those of you that have the resistance 10.
Five for those who have that.
Lyra, you take nothing.
I have.
And Sharkbait, you take 21.
I have electricity 2, so I take 2 off of that.
Yep.
So I take 40 damage.
Ooh, so Sharkbait's only taking 11 points of damage. Resistance coming in clutch. But that's it. Its turn is done.
Is there a way for me to take a custom amount of damage, or should I just take?
You just reduce your health by type in the new amount.
Okay.
Mamet?
So 95.
Okay. So unfortunately, Sharkbait is further away than my movement speed. So Bones, you're gonna get flying first.
Awesome.
Fly. Lasts for 5 minutes. And you have
What
a
is-
fly speed equal to your speed or 20 feet, whichever is greater.
my movement is 30.
You have a fly speed of
Okay.
30 feet. Alright. After Mehmet, anyone that held their turn, you are free to take it now. Which I think is just shark bait and bones.
Yeah. Do you want to do anything, or should I go? Can't hear you.
It would help if I wasn't muted. I'm gonna try and demoralize this.
Alright.
Cool.
Shark baits puts you at initiative 13. Go for it.
No, I'm not gonna demoralize this thing.
Out with the 21.
I'll move back so I can get in range of the flying. Who do I need to go to? Mehmet?
Yes.
Yep.
That'll be my turn.
So.
Could not make that one run.
Sorry. Alright.
No worries.
I think that brings us just 2 bones left.
Yeah. So I will antagonize this beast.
Oh, please do. Has so many fun abilities.
Okay.
Don't forget to fly away from the ship.
No, 16.
Just yell out at this thing. Realize that this thing is horrifying.
Yeah. I am still frightened, yeah.
It's just like, your mother blows harder than me. Wait.
And then I guess I will move up to the front of the ship. Why did my AC go down? Oh, that's because frightened. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll move up here. I think that's my last 2.
Thanks. Step up to round 2. Ira, you're up first.
Okay, so
Sorry, Bones, at the end of your turn, you're frightened to 1. And everyone's frightened should clear now. No, Lyra, because it went after you. So you still are frightened. Everyone else should be clear.
yep, that's fine. So Lyra, appropriately for being frightened by this damn thing, gets the feeling that maybe being on the ship is not the best place to be. So what she's going to do is she's going to use 2 actions to use the tiefling ability Fiendish Wings. So out of her back just burst these 2 enormous bat-like wings. Gives her a fly speed equal to her land speed, which is about 30 feet.
Beautiful.
And she's going to use her remaining action to fly. Let's go with here.
Alright.
So she just takes off.
Effie.
Hey, so first thing I'd like to sustain my Kraken buddy.
Go for it.
think
Make
that's
another
one.
attack roll.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, good.
Get going. Okay.
Nerdy's not gonna do it.
Onward.
Ooh.
Okay. And then I think that I have. Okay. Moving is an action or no?
Mhm.
Or is that extra?
Yeah, move is one action.
Shoot. Okay. I'm just gonna move up then towards Mamet. Okay. And then I think that healing is 2 actions, yeah, for myself, for low level.
You can do a one action heal. It'll heal you 5d10 instead of 5d10 plus 40.
Okay. Then that takes one of my divine innate spells.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, I'll do that. Get out of the way.
And then roll your 5d10. 22 points of healing. Beautiful.
Great. Thank you.
Who was that to?
Me.
Oh,
Sorry.
I just
Does
asking.
anybody need healing?
Maybe after this next lightning bolt.
Oh, we're not gonna lightning bolt this time.
Uh-uh.
This is gonna be much more fun.
This elemental hurricane has a lot more fun things than lightning bolts.
It's going to start whipping up the air around all of you. I need you all to make a fortitude saving throw.
Okay. Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not good at
Lovely.
those.
Nice 120-foot cone.
Gotcha.
Oof.
That was almost a 20.
I'm gonna use a hero point. Pretty sure I rolled a 2.
I think I will as well.
Okay.
Try that again. Okay, probably not great, but still better than before.
I think Lyra
How many?
and Sharkbait are out of hero points.
We start with a total of 2.
Yep.
I used 1.
Yeah, you could use the other one here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
Told you, Hoop. Tonight I'm trying to live.
Good
I think a
use of a
34,
hero
that's a
point.
little better.
Yeah. Check the DC here. So, Bones, you succeed.
Yes.
Lyra, you fail. Sharkbait, you fail. Effie, you fail. And Mamet, you fail. It does no damage. But it does physically encompass you in wind. Everybody except for Bones is considered grabbed.
Oh, cool.
Hey.
Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. Yes, okay, cool.
I am. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Feel free to ungrab yourself. Because I did not mean to click Bones. Yeah. Its final action is going to be a greater constrict. Each creature a fortitude saving throw, please.
Each grabbed creature, you mean?
Yep.
Oh, can I use a hero point?
Fortitude.
Please do.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
I
none left.
probably-
Well, that's not gonna go well.
So you didn't critically fail, which is great. I don't think anyone critically failed. I also don't think anyone succeeded. So, all of you are going to take this much bludgeoning damage. So 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
This is from the air constricting us?
Yes,
Because I'm going to take that 3 damage reduction as I can.
absolutely. And each creature that fails this save is unconscious.
Oh.
Oh, there goes the party.
If you remove the
I just
grab,
need a little nap.
you regain your consciousness. But for the moment, everyone except for Bones is unconscious. Bones.
Alright, I'll fly up to this guy. Start hitting him with a sword.
Sure. You also could fly up to the others and break the grapple. Just
Oh,
throwing that out
yeah.
there.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what's my move is 30?
Yep.
And I have to, one action to,
Make an athletics check.
and that's per individual, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Ooh. I'll just move over here. Okay. So that's 2 for movement, and then 1 for athletics, 2 free shark bait.
Out of the 3 of them, Effie is the only one that gets to go before the hurricane.
Oh, then Effie. Yeah. You said athletics, right?
Yep.
Yeah, get the healer out.
Yeah. Am I still frightened? Just the
Or
This is their turn 2. At the end of this round, you will no longer be frightened.
okay, so I'm still taking -1. That's not good. 17.
Any hero
No.
points
Big
left?
flashback.
No. Oh, I used both my hero points.
Unless the chat wants to be super nice to you, 15's not going to do it.
yet.
And I can give a hero point.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 1. You got it.
Just to
Okay.
pull you out, might as well.
Reroll it.
Yeah. Let's re-roll.
Oh.
Also, a question.
That's ooh.
So, as a reaction, if an ally is about to use an action that requires a skill check, and they're willing to accept my aid, I can help them. Does that mean that before we got grabbed, I could have helped somebody?
The problem is you were unconscious as well.
Yeah.
Oh, this was about, like, it's a reaction to getting grabbed, right? Or did it have to be grabbed first and then I react?
Yeah, we're grabbed and then basically
It is pulling the
Suffocating
air out
right
of your
now.
lungs.
Yeah, alright. It was worth a shot.
But it was a valiant effort. Okay. Going to move forward. Both of its breath attacks gone, which I forgot to roll for. Ugh. 4. 1. Okay. Boy. Collins, you're the only one not currently gripped by the air. It's going to throw a lightning lash your way.
Mm-hmm.
41.
we go back to the rolls on the minions.
Yeah.
Right?
Can we grab those ones you were rolling earlier?
Assuming that a 41 is a crit, that would be 30 points of electricity damage, reduced by your resistance.
It's 30 minus 2, 28. Fantastic.
And that's it. Let me make sure, because don't want to. Yeah, no. That is just a brutal ability. Bones.
Yeah. Oh, it's me again.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's.
On its turn. Got. Are you? There it is. Everyone that's grabbed. Oh, that was awful damage. 15 points of bludgeoning damage reduced by whatever resistances you have. And now, Bones. It is your.
Alright, let's try another athletics. And this is the next round, so my fear is gone,
gone.
right? Yeah, it's taken off. Okay. Come on.
You had 3 actions, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's
Effie, you did 52 points of damage to yourself.
I hit the button and I forgot what I started off with, so I had to look it up. So I got 44 left.
Beautiful. There you go.
Okay. All right.
Effie,
So that
you are freed,
yeah.
and you are
Are you free?
conscious.
Ooh, okay. And I have actions?
Um,
On your
you
turn.
will get to go before the hurricane does. But
Bones has 1 more action.
Yeah, so I will try and free Mehmet.
Oh,
It's
Or
almost
not.
a 16 too.
That was right.
unless the
You know
chat
what?
wants to be.
Take my hero point. Roll that.
Okay. Here we go.
Come on.
Go team.
Boom.
It's
Come on.
higher. It is higher.
This is what I just want to say. This is what happened in the second half of Lancer on Monday.
It is.
We came in so cocky. We're like, oh, we just smashed those little gremlins. There's nothing. There's little tornadoes.
It's just the
You
babies.
threw them around. Yeah.
Mama mad.
Effie.
Ugh.
Yeah, Lyra's drowning right now, by the way.
Thanks to the air, you're just suspended where you are.
Okay. Didn't plunge into the sea.
Nope.
Gotcha.
I mean, if it were me, it wouldn't be the first time I was killed by the ocean.
Yeah, Effie, you could certainly go make some athletic checks to try to free your companions, though I know your
If you want to
athletics-
do some AoE healing, I'm okay with that as well.
AoE, what's that?
If you did a
the-
3-action heal, it would heal in a big old burst.
Okay. Because my Kraken's gone, right?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
When I went unconscious. And then if I do that that heal, will it wake anybody up?
For as long as they are grabbed, they're suffocating, but you will at least stop
Okay.
them from dying.
Let's do that then.
Okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm at a big old 23 right now.
So
Okay.
30
Nice.
feet will
Solid
just hit
23
Lyra.
hit points.
So roll
Great.
5d10, please.
Okay.
And then mark off another one of your innate healing spells.
Okay, thank you.
20 points of healing.
All
Do
right.
I get any of that?
You do.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, clerics are ridiculously good at this game.
Very much so.
This one.
All right. Brings us to the hurricane.
Yay.
Hey, you love to see it. I think it's gonna take a storm bite attack against who's the closest. Ooh, Sharkbait and Lyra are equidistant. Who wants high and who wants low?
Lyra will take low.
72. Sharkbait. A 44 to hit.
Why?
That would be a crit. For
Why?
sure.
What the frick? Psychotic momentum. That's kind of weird.
It recovers its breath attack and does 52 points of damage. But you
Okay.
reduce the electricity, and it's piercing. So you reduce the entire thing by, I believe, 19 points.
Make me do math while you kill me. I see how it is.
Just checking to see how much your resistance is.
I think I only resist the electricity damage right now because I didn't rage.
You're not raging, right?
I'm not raging.
You're unconscious
So
anyway.
Yeah.
That's good thing
So
you
I
didn't
only
rage.
resist the so I only resist the electricity.
Yep.
So I take 48.
And Bones still doesn't like you.
I'm sure.
Okay.
Really?
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
The dice are telling the story, apparently.
Roll low, roll low, roll low. That's not rolling low.
42 points of electricity, reduced down to 32.
No, I only have electricity 2.
You didn't get the 10?
I didn't get the 10 because I already had 2.
Then it's 40.
Yeah. Taking 40. Alright.
It just brings its hand down. Physical fangs start forming out of the cloud energy, and it just slams down onto Sharkbait. And that residual energy just leaps off into Bones, just slams into your chest like a freight train. But
Bones is just unconscious and convulsing. Sharkbait's just unconscious.
Wait, that
Bones-
was... Which... Was that all electricity damage?
Yep.
Because I also have 2 to piercing and 2 to slashing.
the bite was piercing, but the attack onto you was all electricity.
Okay. Alright. So with my crispy 47 hit points, I'm a run in. Faint on this guy. Hold on. Attempt a deception check. Okay. So.
Kitty?
28?
28. That's very close, but not quite.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna smack him.
You are running up and literally stabbing a storm.
Yes.
That hits?
And the 37 hits?
Yes.
Yeah. Fantastic. So damage. 10.
Every little bit helps.
Uh-huh.
Alright. Effie.
Let's do some more healing.
At this point, it might be more effective to wake them up if you can find a way
Yeah.
to do that.
Pull us out.
Okay. All
How
right.
many? Oh, 3. Oh, I should have. Okay.
Okay. And then you said that's athletics?
Unless you feel like you have a spell that could help you do it.
Okay.
You have freedom of movement.
I have
You have
something
Dispel
like that.
Magic.
I've got... Oh, great. Let's try that.
Who would you like to target with your first Dispel Magic?
Okay. Does it matter? Like,
Yeah, you're choosing
Lyra's
who
the
you
only
want
one
to free.
you can't reach.
I'm sorry, what was that?
So it's either
Dispel-
Sharkbait or Mamet.
Dispel magic
Okay.
has 120 feet.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So Lyra's the only one we can't like physically get to. So that might be the best move.
Oh, because you're unconscious in the water?
Or
Yeah.
in the air.
It's in the air, yeah.
Sure.
Also, if you dispel magic me, then I can dispel magic Lyra.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You
And
chain it
who
up.
just said that? I'm sorry.
Mamet.
Mamet.
Mamet. Okay.
So click the button that says Counteract. A 29 is good enough.
Okay.
You rip that air away. Mehmet, you are conscious.
What's going on? Oh God!
Oh yeah.
You have one action left.
Ooh. In that case, I guess, is it an athletics check one action?
It is.
All right, then let's try to get who's next to me. Mehmet. Let's try to get Mehmet.
But
You
you
just
just
freed
told
That is
me.
good.
Oh, I just got
Trying
you.
to
I'm
get
sorry.
shark
I was thinking about that. Oh, but I'd have to move over, so
It's
I can't reach.
fine. It,
Okay.
DM says
let's
it's
do
part
that
of the
then.
action.
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Athletics. That is somewhere on here.
In the
Sorry,
top of
y'all.
your proficiencies page. It's the tab that looks like an open palm.
There it is. Okay. There we go. Did it work?
No, I don't see anything.
Or if you see the actions in the top left of the screen, you can go to skills, and then roll it from there.
If you click your token on the top left of the screen, you should see a bunch of black boxes.
Mhm.
The strikes,
Wait.
actions, effects.
Oh.
Oh, there we go. A 31.
Hey.
It was hidden by my pop-out window. Sorry.
Oh no.
You just start running up past Mehmet, just reach out with your magic and rip away the wind, and then just jump, grab Sharkbait's feet, and just yank him down.
Did more than 2 rounds of me trying to do it. That's in one action.
I did it with help, though. That wasn't my plan here.
All right.
So thanks for helping me.
That brings us to the hurricane. It does have its breath weapon back.
Mm-mm.
So
Or it could not. It could also not.
it could not, but
Could also not.
counteract. Counter argument. What if it did?
Where's that defy the gods?
Reflex saving throws, please. It is just going
Everyone?
to pulse out with electricity. Actually, I don't think it can get you. I think it's too close. Oh, no,
Alright.
that's the wrong.
Bye, guys.
Too close?
Well, yeah, because it's a cone.
Yeah. Except for Lyra.
Oh.
Well, now it needs to back up. Unless one of our lovely viewers wants to offer you some assistance, I will give them a moment as I roll up the damage.
Can I do the aid now as a reaction?
Absolutely you can.
Okay.
Who would you like to target?
Can I? Oh no, I don't think 29 is gonna.
Sharp bait got the highest, yeah?
I got a 17 in total.
Okay. Yeah, because that only does a little bit.
Yeah,
helping,
it's
right?
not going to save me.
Yeah,
I don't
okay,
know if
let's
that's
try.
even going to get me out of the critical failure range.
Yeah, so helping shark bait.
So yeah, how would you like to do so?
Oh, let's see. I roll for it?
Yeah, so you could just call it athletics to, try and pull him out of the way. Acrobatics
Let's
to
do
try to
that.
help him dodge.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Even Arcana
Sweet.
to, try to help them resist the magic.
All right. 20.
20 is going to give you a +1, which is unfortunately still a failure.
We tried.
What about a +2?
+2
was
would
gonna
be a
activate-
success.
Because I was going to activate my warding tattoo, which gives me a +1.
Yeah, then Sharkbait would
Oh.
succeed.
I have one of those too.
And Effie, you have been granted a hero point.
Oh, nice.
So, Sharkbait, you do take 23 down to a whole 13 points of electricity damage. Effie, you take 46 points of electricity damage.
Which you shrug 10 of that off.
So 36 points of electricity damage.
36. Does my tattoo do anything?
What does your tattoo do?
Warding tattoo. Trail. Turn away harm.
That works against fiends.
Ah, okay.
What else? Effie Bones. That is 46 points of electricity damage down to 44.
44 damage. All right, I am at 3, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, I would love to be at 3 from where I'm about to go to.
There's a reason I saved you for last.
I know.
What is your max HP?
My max HP is 96.
You are not instantly slain, thankfully.
I'm not just birch fluff.
No. Because it's only 92 points of damage.
I mean, I resist 5 of that.
87 electricity
Not her
damage.
little puppet.
The pop is gonna pop.
Mamet just catches full brunt. It is now just lying there, just smoking. So, we're going to put you to the dying condition. And you actually get to move up in initiative to be before the hurricane. And that's it. Its turn is done. Sharkbait. Thankfully, you have an amazing cleric standing right next to you.
So many things that I want to do.
Just for point of contention, just because I like to be fair, that does mean the fly effect on bones is off because that does require concentration.
I don't think fly needs to be sustained.
Does it? It says concentration on it.
It's a concentration effect, which means you couldn't do it while, like, raging. But it's not a sustained spell, so it just goes.
Alright, just making sure.
Yeah. But Sharkbait.
Okay. This is probably stupid, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
Do it. We love it.
Run up. Titan swing with my tail.
Do it. Critic, natural 20. I can feel it. Natural 20.
Oh,
Or 4.
When you say it,
you know what? You know what? I'm gonna give myself... Fuck.
Please do.
A hero point. Try this again.
Natural 20. Here we go. I can feel it.
natural 1. Natural 1.
A 33. That does hit.
Okay.
All right, all right.
13 points of damage. Alright.
Greatest.
Still, every little bit counts. You just come running up. Just a leaping tail slam into this thing. Definitely hurts it.
That's all I got.
Bones.
Okay.
Got you 3 hit points.
I'm gonna take a moderate healing potion. So 3d8 plus 10.
20.
So I'll take 23 now. A little bit, a little good, a little better. So that is no, no, don't stop. Okay. That's one action. Then another action. Try and demoralize this storm.
Go for it.
Uh, 28.
It does not hit.
Okay. Let's hit it anyway. 25 misses. Yeah, that's fantastic. Go team.
But I mean, the two of you are now drawing its attention at the very least.
Yeah, I would say.
Lyra, I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
Effie.
It's my bad for taking off.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that my last turn I clicked on the heal spell, but then I did an athletics check instead. So I think I have 2
You do. You have 2 left.
5th levels left,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so then, yeah, one of these.
I think everyone should still be within 30 feet of you.
Oh, that's weird.
Lyra is not within 30 feet of you.
Okay, and but it takes all 3 of my actions, right?
If you
So I
want to do
can't
the
move and-
burst, you could do a 2 action, but that only targets one person.
Okay. But I can hit all 3 from where I am.
With the 3 action, yeah.
Okay, sorry, but trying to get more folks here.
That's fair.
Okay, 5d10.
19 points of healing.
Okay.
That means that Mamet is conscious.
Yay!
Yo.
Conscious but wounded.
But wounded. Right, and that brings us to your turn.
Whose turn? Mine?
Yep.
Mohammed kind of looks at it and is like, oh god. I healed up to 19, correct?
Yes. You don't go to negative 87.
I just want to make sure.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast the spell magic on Lyra.
Ah. Well, your counteract check, please.
Please.
Oh, it hit the natural 20. I saw it. Unless someone wants to grant you a hero point.
Yeah, I think I heard I have a hero point.
You do. You never used it.
Yes.
Returning the favor.
That was almost a 14.
So it's higher.
It was almost a 20 again. Pushing that fails.
Mm.
If you would like to try to recast the same spell, I will let you do so for 1 action.
Yeah, that's gonna burn my last 2nd level spell, but I'll recast it.
Go for it. You beat it by 1.
Hey,
No longer grabbed.
All right, add a 2nd level spells.
But worth it. From the ground, just flop back to the deck of the ship.
Like he's not even getting up; he's just sitting on the ground, going, the spell."
Uh-huh.
Ooh, there are 2 tasty targets in front of me. We might as well throw 1 attack into each of you.
Ooh, the pile of bones? No,
Yeah.
you would never.
The one that stabbed it.
The pile of bones or the different pieces of all kinds of body parts?
Let's go into shark bait. And then bow.
Natural 20.
A 34 and a 31.
Yeah, either one hits.
So against shark baits, that is 20 points of damage. Against bones, that is 27 points of damage.
What kind?
Bludgeoning.
You sure it's not piercing or slashing?
Punching you with wind, which is going to send you back.
Uh,
Does it need to be that close? Shark bait. Ooh-ha-ha.
It had to move away.
Yeah, you attacked it.
Had to move away. What's the range on a javelin?
At least 20 feet.
Okay, then I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna try and demoralize him. That's been going so well.
Have you already tried?
I
Yeah,
did
I think-
Well, I was too far away from my battle cry. None of the demoralizers have hit yet.
Yeah, go for it.
Nope.
That's-
Not as scary now. And that's all I can do because I don't even have my javelin out. So I mean, I guess I'll take it out.
Alright. You're standing there behind the dragon statue, just yelling back at this thing.
Come back!
Bones!
Okay, I have 30 feet. Run up. Yell at the storm.
You're standing on just the tip of the ship. Just like balancing on the beam.
That's intimidation, right?
Yep.
Yeah. $25.
They double check. Oh, we're so close.
Uh-huh.
You missed it by 50.
You missed it by
Yeah.
2.
Come on. All right, I'm just gonna stab the storm.
Go for it.
You know, I should have gotten closer. I could have gotten closer.
So 26 doesn't hit. Nope.
Alright. Lyra, you are finally free. You can finally breathe.
Yay! So, Lyra's going to fly. Go with over here. And she's going to do something maybe a little bit different. She's going to go to a little necklace. That has a couple of little, like, red beads. And she's going to take off the big one. This will be action to interact with the Necklace of Fireballs 2.
Okay.
And she'll essentially cast Fireball away from the skeleton, but in the vicinity of the big guy.
I think you have enough room to hit it without hitting bones.
Okay. So this is a 25 basic reflex save.
$33. Which means it
Okay.
succeeds, but does not critically succeed. So it still takes half.
Yep, so half of 37.
Takes Oops. Take the whole
Not
37.
37.
Take half. Takes 18. And the lightning that's been curling around its body, as soon as it takes the fire damage, would actually start to slow. For the moment, it has a debuff to its AC, a debuff to its attacks, and cannot use its lightning breath.
Okay. I think Lyra will then use her remaining action to fly again. Yeah. Right around here.
All
And
right.
that's her turn.
Effie.
Can I reach everybody if I do another big heal?
No.
Shoot.
If
Okay.
I could throw a recommendation out,
Please do.
I would use the 2-action version of your healing if you're looking for one target that's very low. Like Bones is very low.
Okay.
Because the 2-action
let's do
version heals an additional 40 points on top of the 5d10.
All right. Let's do that then.
And you can do it from
Okay.
further range.
Okay. And I think I can do that. Let's see. What do I click for that? The same thing, or
Yeah, just
do I
roll
use my stat?
5d10.
Okay, thanks.
So that is 70 points of healing to Bones.
Oh,
Great.
Nice.
that's that clears this up a little bit. All right.
And I think that means I have one action left?
Yep.
Okay, then can I do a one action heal
Absolutely.
for Mehmet?
Yeah.
All right,
So it's just
let's
a
do that then.
5d10.
Okay. Where'd you go?
And I think that's the last of your free heals. $33. Very nice.
And would it cost me anything to say something?
No.
Then I'm going to shout to anybody who can hear me. I've got one of those fancy necklaces too, if anybody wants one.
Mehmet, take your... you got it. You're on top of it. And it's your turn. I picture Effie just like reaching down and just like gently patting out the flames, just healing your body.
Right.
I think you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted, bud.
Sorry about that.
All good?
My dog was barking earlier. But yeah, just being on the ground, seeing that fire was working, it just starts casting on the ground, saying, "Shark bait, fly!" And I'm going to cast Summon Dragon. And we're going to cast a Flame Drake right behind Shark Bait to ride.
Okay.
Go team.
Flame Drake.
I have his stats pulled up if you need it.
That's all good. And pick your permissions. There you go. Should be able to access the Flame Drake's token.
Now, I'm not sure what's summoning on here, but does it get to act after my turn or next round?
As part of the summoning, you do give it the action.
Okay.
Oh.
So he's not going to have it fly just yet because he's going to wait for Sharkbait to mount it. But it is going to put its head up because I'm going to assume that there's at least a 20-foot burst up there by its head.
And you get 2 actions.
And it's going to use its fireball breath.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
So it gets to make a 22 reflex save.
Ooh. It has very good reflex. That's a 37.
Okay. So it'll take half of 6 dice 6.
It's a critical success. It takes nothing.
Okay, never mind.
It finally just manages to recoil back from the flames this time.
Then that's going to be its turn for now until Sharkbait
Alright.
can get on it.
Lyra, we cannot let that fireball go unanswered.
That's fair. That's fair. So a 39, that is a crit.
It's a low crit
Okay.
for 24 points of electricity damage.
Okay, reduced to 19, I believe.
-5, yeah. And Bones, you should be dead.
Mm-hmm.
So
Couple times over.
we're gonna hit you with the storm jaws.
Uh-huh.
35, not a crit.
But
Very
it hits.
And actually, ignore that D12 because it doesn't get to do that electricity damage anymore. So it's just 29 piercing.
29, and I have piercing 2, so I take 27.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's unfortunate. Its breath is gone. I'm gonna throw a lightning whip out at Effie.
Why?
Why? What did Effie do to you?
50 feet, just enough. That's a 19 to hit.
Oh, finally a miss.
Well,
Yeah, countered by fire and -10 from its multiple attack penalty. Yep. Shark bait.
I'm gonna mount this dragon that was summoned for me for sure. Then I'm gonna rage and throw my javelin.
Yeah, throw it.
Make sure I've got my rage effect. Don't know why it won't let me put my rage effect on, but
There you go.
thank you. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a 2.
That
Oh my
hits.
goodness.
12. It's actually looking hurt. Okay, yeah. Javelin just straight up into the face. It hits the cloud, splits it open a little, and it leaks out that lightning energy for a moment before it starts to reform its body. Alright, Bones.
All right. Oh. Huh. Let us yell into the storm
Do it.
once more.
Yell your lungs out. Yell like you've never yelled before.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it so good.
Again, by 2.
I'm just gonna hit it. Just gonna hit it.
Ah,
We're gonna we're gonna try again.
You've now rolled 3 26s in a row.
Is that even statistically possible?
No. That's a 1 in 8,000% chance.
Hey, that's
No,
kind of
it's
impressive,
one.
actually.
Just striking up at the cloud again and again.
So what happens is Bones is standing on the very tip of the ship, just screaming and swinging his sword around above his head. It's just...
that old man yells at Cloud's picture.
Is Bones screaming or is Bones crying?
Oh,
No one
Unknown.
knows.
He has no flesh. He's a skeleton, so it's very hard to tell the difference. It's just rattling.
The rains hide the tear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Lyra.
Okay, well, fire seems to be doing pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what she's going to do, first of all, she's going to spend one action to hover where she is. Wouldn't want to have her crash into the oceans. Slightly defeats the purpose.
At the end of its turn, the countered by fire does fade, so its electricity does start to build again.
Well, funnily enough, we do have a couple more beads. So she's going to use another action to take one of the mid-sized ones and chuck it. So this will be the 66. So 25 basic reflex.
35.
Okay, that's
Fortunately, takes nothing.
Okay, well, she'll use her last action to take a pot shot with the Devil's Kiss.
Go for it.
That could have been better.
Yeah, you all are getting my rolls from the first fight now.
Yeah.
Like some sort of topsy-turvy thing going on.
Alright. Shot rings out, the fireball goes off. It's just shrouding itself in a protective wind. Effie.
okay. I don't think I can heal anybody anymore.
Well, now you have your actual spell slots. I don't know if you've prepared any healing in your spell slots.
I think I used what I prepared. Oh wait, I have Vital Beacon. What's this?
I think that takes
Vitality Radiates.
10 minutes. Or that takes a minute to cast.
Ah. Well, that was a bad decision. Let's see. Okay, so shoot. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast a spiritual weapon.
Heck yeah.
Goes. And okay, how many actions does that?
2. And you get to make an attack for free.
Nice.
Not the 21, unfortunately.
Okay. I get to make 2.
Like you could sustain it, yeah, to make another attack. But unfortunately, the 29 doesn't.
Okay. Does it take everything? Sorry, I forgot about sustaining in the same round.
So yeah, it was 2 actions to cast, and then you sustained it for 1 action. So that was all 3.
Okay. Oh, sorry, y'all.
No worries. There's now another kraken just starting to get entangled up with it in the sky. Mamet?
Alright, he's gonna spend an action to finally get up. Can you put the wounded?
Finally?
Can you put the wounded back on me? I accidentally picked it off.
Yep.
And he's gonna cast the actual fireball.
Nice.
Fireball.
Actual fire.
That's a DC 27 reflex.
Oof.
Natural 20.
28.
It's
God
a
damn it.
success, but barely.
So it'll take half of 23.
But it's
so-
not the damage so much you're looking for, as it is now countered by fire.
Yep.
Mhm.
No lightning breath, which it absolutely has back. It just needs to get back to its turn.
Which is why he's like, The mammoth that hates fire is now having to blow fire spells.
Well,
And then the flame drake,
oh yeah.
because he basically goes on my turn.
So you have to spend 1 action to command it. So you may not want to move.
And then I guess I am still prone.
From the ground.
So from the ground, fireball, and then fly, you fools.
Just very like ancient Roman emperor. Yes, do all that over there.
forgot to roll for its recharge breath, so it'll get it back in 5 turns. So 4 turns after this.
Oh, it is D6 rounds. Oh, gross.
It is just a drink.
Yeah, you can move. You can make a fang attack.
Yep.
Go for it. That hits.
That deals 2d8 plus 5.
You can just click damage from its attack from its character sheet.
The what?
On its character sheet, you can just click damage. It's under. It's
Oh,
right
is it-
next to the attack.
Oh, I see it. I see it.
So the good news is that if your fireball had failed, the Drake does fire damage with its bite.
Yes, it does. That's why I'm like, let's kill 2 birds, 1 stone.
20. Ooh. This thing it's looking hurt. Surprisingly so. Well, no lightning breath. But it's absolutely gonna take a swing at that flame drake.
Natural 20.
A 34? Definitely
Yeah, that's
hits.
That's definitely a.
It is 38 points of bludgeoning damage. We're shoved back 5 feet. Along with your passenger. And put a lightning lash over to Lyra. Natural 19.
Okay, well,
Only
that crits.
37 crits?
Yeah, she has an AC of 26.
Well, never mind. It's not 22 damage. I lied. It's 44 damage. Ignore that.
Okay, 44 minus. That's like
39.
Okay. Whew.
And then Bones.
All right.
Last attack. I don't.
Uh-huh.
$50 of electricity damage.
-2.
Minus 2,
48,
so 48
points of electricity damage. Which brings me to 10.
Still standing. That's what's important.
Uh-huh.
The end of its turn, it's countered by fire fades. Bait.
Can't do anything.
You are
Is-
technically within 5 feet of it.
Oh, I am awesome. Okay. Then I am going to.
I've rolled
I'm
like
gonna
6
Titan
natural
swing.
20s.
But how bad does this thing?
It's quite a bit below half.
All right. I'm gonna Titan swing with my jaws.
Pass it up. Pass it up. Eat
Yep.
the thing.
Yep.
You're gonna eat a whole hurricane?
54 points of
Four
damage. It's still standing, but oh, barely.
All right, and I'm gonna.
It failed the 42 saving throw, so it is slowed, which means it only has 2 actions on its next turn.
Oh, I forgot that that's a thing when I'm raging.
Mhm.
I'm gonna whip it with my tail. Because I
for
think
it.
I still have one more action left.
Yep.
Yeah, that one's not gonna hit.
But
Damn, if I could have
Ooh.
just eaten this damn thing.
That'd be hilarious.
Bones.
I did take a good chunk out of this storm, though, guys.
Your companion
I
is
did.
literally
Yes.
hanging off of it, teeth first, up above you.
I have
Pop
to
rock.
yell
Cotton-
at these clouds. I have to do it. I have to do it successfully once.
Old man yells at
You're
clouds.
literally old man yells at clouds.
I am! Motherfucker.
It's not a 26.
No, okay. Alright. That's fine. I'm gonna smack it. No. No.
By 1, that misses.
Oh. Oh. Do I have anything? Hold on. By 1? No, I can't use a strength modifier. Do I have anything?
And I can read that, right?
Items? No, cunning. No, all my stuff's from my armor.
Alright. Brings us to the top of the round, to Lyra.
You know, I get the feeling Lara wants to try and finish this like a stereotypical pirate. So question.
Mhm.
Could I use an action to switch from Lyra's musket to her rapier?
Sure.
Okay. So we're gonna do that. So going from the Devil's Kiss to the Red Rose's Thorn. And she moved about here. Would she be able to flank?
You are going through opposite sides of it, so yes.
Okay, perfect.
How you flank a creature that big, I will never know.
More, he's just
Yeah.
in the blind spot.
Yep. Okay, so draw. And we are going to... So it'll be flat-footed then.
Mhm.
Okay. So strike with the Red Rose's Thorn. You never know. And a 2. Alright, fair enough.
That dice just apathetically fell.
Yeah. Hey, if anyone's got hero points left, now's the time.
I don't.
I think you were fully spent. Brings us down to Effie, who might not be here, might have lost power again.
I'm
Oh,
here.
no, we're good.
She's coming
Just
back.
my camera.
Nice.
Sorry.
We're good.
Okay. So, question.
Mhm.
When I was building this sheet out, I didn't know that I had to give myself heal as a spell. Can I get rid of my 5th level spell and do one more heal instead?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay. Then, here we go. Gonna let me back in. There we go.
Gonna hit Bones with another 70 points of healing.
We'll see.
I mean, I think the storm is about to come after Sharkbait for sure.
Where's Sharkbait? Who needs more? Just,
Bones.
what's that?
Definitely.
Bones.
Alright.
That is 73 points of healing, Bones.
First, with that cloud.
Clerics.
You're doing a fine job tanking.
Clerics,
Just
man.
Just keep yelling and swinging your sword. It's doing perfect.
It's going really
He's-
well.
He's totally intimidated. Just keep it up.
I'm also yelling, I got this necklace of fireballs, y'all. Somebody wants it.
But that brings us to Mamet.
So this is just a question, and it's more thematic. Is this thing like less than 10 hit points away from death.
Gonna hit it hard.
I'm just saying, we're like, I'm going to be tossing fireball, but if this is within range to kill it, I would like to ask thematically to cast Dimension Door, so I'm directly above it, and then cast fireball down at it as I'm falling.
And
Base.
I am happy to include that into the spell without knowing whether or not you're about to kill it.
Yep.
So you just, underneath you, the deck of the ship just fades, dematerializes, and you just fall through and are above it, just paragliding down.
Its body just flapping in the wind like a rag doll.
No strings on me.
Just brings its arms down. It's like,
So reflex save.
and it's gonna Hadouken.
It's a fail.
That is a fail. For 31 fire damage.
How would you like to do this?
Yes.
Just flopping down. It's like, just basically Kamehameha's the fireball into its mouth, into that thunderous maw, as it just kind of looks up like.
I absolutely picture it like just a Rasengan, just
Yeah,
ball of fire.
you just see the fireball goes into its mouth, into its center, and like heats up and then explodes from the inside.
Change the song here from. That decides to start playing. You all see Mamet just appear above this thing, disappearing into the bolts of lightning and steam rising from it. That one orb of fire just traveling further and further down till it hits the head. And this thing just lets out a shriek of pain. And its entire insides just start to glow with fire until it physically burns away. Mamet, would you make a private GM fortitude save?
And I ate.
How do I roll the private?
So on the bottom right, it says public roll. Just click that and drop down to blind GM. Unfortunately, you have no line of sight onto Moment.
Sorry, you said the bottom right of like my character sheet, or
On the screen, like below the chat box, there's a tab that
Okay,
says
I
public
see.
roll.
Gotcha.
Roll.
You get the roll.
Yep. Okay. This thing just evaporates into flame and smoke. No sign of
I'm
Mamet.
pretty sure. I'm gonna jump in after him. Well,
You-
did this thing disappear?
It is dissipating. It is burning away in front of you.
You
No,
are
no,
flying.
I mean, I am on a Drake.
And
That
Lyra
was
is
captured
flying.
by them.
That's still there for a minute, so you can keep flying it.
Well, no, I want to go into the water and find my friend.
Darkbait just leaps off, splash into the water. Lyra?
Lyra is like diving right after.
Would the two of you roll perception checks?
I would love to. Perception. Come on. Roll. There we go. Ooh.
Beautiful. The two of you just splash down into the water, looking around. At first, there's nothing. And then you see the softest little splash gently starts to sink. Both immediately dart over, swimming towards Mehmet, grabbing hold of him and just hoisting him up. But you are brought to the surface, and for the intense heat that you just felt everywhere, you are alive.
Oh,
I do have fire 5 resistance, which really just makes it 2. But
I mean,
he's just kind of limp ragdoll. It's kind of like, did we win?
Was so fucking cool.
Fine a display I've seldom seen.
It's
I got
not.
to pop it. So what Sharkbait is doing is they're on their back doing a backstroke with Mamet on their stomach.
So like a mama otter.
Yeah.
I mean, not as cool as eating a cloud.
I mean, that was pretty cool, but you fell out of the sky.
I couldn't get up.
And get up.
But you don't have much in the way of muscles, so that's
Yay!
Not many people will go free falling into their own fireball.
I'm immune to my own fireball.
certainly useful.
Storm.
Yay! Yay! We saved people.
We
Yeah.
saved.
can I do? Can I do vital beacon to try to get some points back for you? Okay.
The storm around you would fade, letting the sun finally shine through. Effie, just call on those healing magics as everyone swims back to the boats. Slowly gets your wounds patched. Start to the painful, slow, but victorious ride back to shore, where you are paid your 1,000 gold. The entirety of the city throws a 3-day just raging party, drinking and music and dancing, all in your honor. And my final question for all of you would be, as this celebration is winding down, what would you do? You stick around? You disappear in the middle of the night? Would you allow them to give you a hero send-off? In fact, would any of you split off from the others and go your separate?
Effie is gonna get blasted because that's what her
Blast
deity
it,
would
if you
do.
will.
It's a celebration, yes. And I'll go wherever these guys are going.
Sharkbait would definitely get blasted with Effie. But as things are starting to die down, she would, either in the early morning hours, they would take out a boat so they can dive back into the water to check and make sure that the real people they were out to save are able to recover before heading back to land.
Absolutely.
I would say Lyra. She's definitely participating in the drinking. I mean, what self-respecting pirate wouldn't? But she is a pirate, and in my head at least, her motivation for undertaking this wasn't necessarily one of goodwill, but the local magistrate's going, "Hey, it's either you try to fight the big storm thing or the gallows." So she, after maybe 1 or 2 days, takes her winnings, slips off to maybe the seedier portions of the docks, gets a nice, fast ship, and somewhere on the seas, the black and red flags will rise again. For Fiddler's Green waits another day.
Debt paid, you are once again free. Bones, Mamet.
Mamet, for the most part, he probably takes the first day of just kind of recovering because he doesn't really drink. But he definitely like plays with the children there, using prestidigitation to kind of like, make fireworks and illusions for people to entertain and stuff. But as he notices, once people kind of leave or split their ways, for those that still stay, he asks to join them, as he himself is still trying to go through his life to figure out why he was brought alive, what his purpose is, why the god Nithirius awoken him. And so he will continue his journey with what friends he has, to study and learn, and hopefully find out that answer.
Beautiful. Bones.
A weary, dead pirate watches as a town celebrates their safety. Which is entertaining for maybe a day. Before the call of the sea, once again, because I think most dead who still live have unfinished business, and that lies in the waves. This dead pirate.
Neon Lights Roleplay, thank you so much. We had a hell of a fight against a living hurricane, against living thunderstorms, against a storm lord, and had a puppet named Mamet who dimension doored above this thing, and Rasenganed a fireball into its throat and caused it to implode, saving not only the party, but the entirety of the town. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, Bones, go ahead.
That's it. Bones is just gonna Irish exit, while everybody's celebrating their winnings, similar to Lyra, just
Would you
slink down to the docks and find someone heading to somewhere he hasn't been yet.
so not joining Lyra, but the two of you would have that moment on the docks as it's the evening hours, everyone else is far away deep in the town, and it's just the two of you waiting on a small dinghy to take you away.
You looking for a first mate?
Well, my last one is now in the locker, so the position is open.
So get in some trouble.
They take the images as POS.
The HMS POS.
HMS POS.
You could certainly take on a few wayward dock hands who, for a few coin would be happy to join your ship and help you start your lives anew. The rest of you are given horses. The following morning, minus Bones and Lyra, they see you off. More music. You hear the sounds of cannons ringing. You head your separate ways. Three of you along land, Bones and Lyra.
Wait, they had cannons this whole time?
Oh yeah.
As they're walking up, like, wait.
I mean, who needs cannons when you've got the most amazing heals, a cloud eater,
Right? Effie with,
and
like 1,000 points of healing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, clerics, man, clerics.
Anyways, you all head off for whatever adventure awaits you, and that is where we are going to bring this story to. Thank you all so much for being here, for being a very wonderful cast. Thank you to everyone that came to support us and watch us. Thank you, Neon Lights Roleplay, for the raid. We heckin' love ya. One more time, I want to go around, give everyone a chance to tell you the people who you are, and if you're working on any project that people can check out, where they can find it. Starting to my immediate right with Leo.
Hi, everyone. Copper Leo here. You can find me on Twitter at CopperLeo21. I'll be back again this coming Monday for our Aliens campaign. So tune in for that. That's going to be fun. There's a lot of xenomorph koalas potentially scurrying around, so come check that out.
I'm so excited. Frank.
Hey, I'm Frank. I played Bones, the very dead pirate. I am on Twitter at Flying on a Pig. I also play. I play games here a lot. So in the coming week, so on the 10th, I have a Fabula Ultima game, which is going to be really fun. That I love BRPGs, so that's going to be really fun to get into. And then the day after that is the second game of the one-off Wild Sea run by Taylor. Very excited. We've been waiting a long time to get to that. So I will be there. That is 1 week from today. After that, playing 40K on the 17th.
Yes. So looking
Couple
forward to
weeks
that
out.
game.
It's going to be fun.
Alright, so over to Ling.
Hi, I'm Ling. I played Effie, the confused but well-meaning cleric Undine. I'll be back
Realistically,
here.
at least 500 or 600 points of healing. At least.
least.
I'm glad I woke up. But, so I'll be back here on the 12th and the 26th for a game of Witch Fated. And I'm very excited to play a witch on that. And you can find me on Twitter at needmore_dice. And thanks for letting me be a part of this.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Over to Steve.
Hey, I'm Steve. I played Lyra the Sea Devil, character whose entire concept revolves around a pun. Side note, a pirate ship led by a tiefling and a skeleton sounds terrifying.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
Like that's like the cover of a Meatloaf album. That's awesome.
Oh, yes.
Or it could be a buddy sitcom. Tune in at 7 p.m. Central.
Exactly.
Especially
Uh,
since you definitely
but-
would have hit level 10 from that.
Easily.
Hell yeah.
Like how one of us did not die. I would say it's a miracle, but cleric.
Yeah, that's if we didn't have a
High Shelf Collective.
I would be dead 3 times over at
Thank you
least.
so much for the raid. We super heckin' appreciate it. Tonight we fought a living hurricane, some living thunderstorms, even a storm lord nearly got the party wiped out, but between the efforts of a cleric with like 600 points of healing and a little little puppet named Mamet, who dimension doored above a gigantic storm and rode a fireball into the heart of it. We survived.
Yeah, somehow. Um, yeah, had a great time. I'm very glad that Lyra was able to stumble on that whole fire vulnerability. Well, not vulnerability, but
Yeah.
debuff.
It
Um,
dropped its AC by 2, it dropped its attacks by 2, and it stopped it from using its lightning breath. Huge.
yeah,
That
I'm just-
that's a
saved
big
her ass.
one. Yeah.
That, yeah.
As for stuff I do outside of here, I tend to lurk in various discords where I ramble on about stuff and things, and no one's kicked me out yet, so aces. Um, and speaking of clerics, I will actually be playing a goblin mummy cleric in one shot on the 8th for James, so that's going to be very fun. And I also do entirely too many writing projects, which is probably not the best, but my brain has the zoomies, so, you know.
Don't we all? Yeah, and then over to Dido.
Hi, I'm Dido. You can find me on Twitter at Dido11. Tonight I was Sharkbait, who ate not one, but 2 clouds.
Yes.
Cotton candy pop rocks. But I will be back on Party Wipe Games tomorrow night playing some Rime of the Frost Maiden. And then I'll be back here on the 14th playing Turkey Terror with Leo. But I'm always in the chat, always posting links and talking. Definitely join our Discord. Tonight was awesome. I
What's-
expected us to die.
Yes.
We almost did several times.
What's the name of that movie? Is it Birds? That horror movie?
Birds?
Yeah.
Yeah, birds.
It's gonna be like that, but with turkeys. I'm so looking
Oh,
forward
no.
to it.
It's gonna be horrifying. Definitely horrifying.
I'm still pushing the group to go for Glee Club and having a High School Musical with turkeys, but
I mean, my character is on color guard, so we're kind of there.
And of course, I'm Andrew, your games master for the evening, and for most evenings around here. Although you are going to see a bunch of friendly faces behind the GM's chair in the coming weeks, because we got a bunch of amazing people that want to tell a bunch of amazing stories, and we're here to support it. But stay tuned. We got just so many cool games between Fabula Ultima, Wild Sea, Witch, Fated Soul, 40k, Symbarum, Threadbare, some more Pathfinder. We just got so many cool games coming up this month. But yeah. Friends over at Long Lost Lore are currently live, so I'm going to throw a raid over to them. Before I do, as always, be good people, do good things. We'll see you next time.